Bonnie. I'm Platinum Happy's leader, Bonnie.
And I'm Marin, the net idol from the sea.
Yay!
Yay.
So obviously we are here together in person. My love, we're here.
My love. So happy.
So happy. I get to visit Marin in her home city, and we are having a lot of fun. And we got the idea to take a couple of questions from our viewers and our listeners and drink some things and share some tea. So we're just gonna take you guys along for this question and answer session. And thank you to everybody who submitted your questions. We really appreciate it. Thank you. Love you.
Yay, super love.
Hooray.
Hooray. Okay, so we're gonna start with a couple of the first questions we got from Instagram. The first one is, rank the members in order of how chaotic they are.
So this is an excellent question.
Excellent question.
Because I think our group has a lot of chaos in it.
It does, but it's organized chaos for the most part.
Okay.
For the most
Okay.
part.
Can we just go there and name number one chaotic, or should we work our way backwards?
Let's start from the top.
Start from the most chaotic.
The most, yes.
The most chaotic. So my vote for most chaotic, I love her. She is our queen of hearts. Sadie is the chaos master of Platinum Happy.
One.
Numero uno.
Just the big wig of chaos. Just out there. Crazy.
This girl, if you know her, our group chats are absolutely wonderful because we can talk about these like off the wall experiences that we've had, and Sadie just comes in and like amps it up a notch and is like, yeah.
There's always like a crazy gif. I'm like, where did you even get that gif from? Like,
The
how
GIF game?
does that
Perfect.
exist? Where? All right, you know,
Yeah.
you just gotta be like, here, you drop this. Here's your crown.
Yeah.
Because there it is.
Yes.
There's your chaos crown, m'lady.
Congratulations, Sadie. You
You've
are the
won.
most chaotic.
Ding, ding, ding!
So number two, what do you think about number two?
Number two is probably Mia.
Mia.
Yeah.
Mia's a good choice for number two.
She is. She's not as out there chaotic as Sadie is. She's a little bit more calm and collected, like undercover chaotic.
Controlled chaos?
Controlled chaos. That's a good one.
Masterful chaos?
Yeah, she'll just craft this crazy thing and just slide it underneath your door at 3 a.m. and then you wake up and you're like, what?
No, like this is a real thing, okay? So obviously Sadie and Mia are part of our illustrious meme team. Mia does memes like nobody else. Like for weeks, I got images of just the most random things from her. She's constantly photoshopping things and just sending it to me with no context. But it's like, it's a very thoughtful, calculated kind of chaos. And
Yeah.
I respect that and I fear it a little bit.
She's a force to be feared, yeah. No, don't wanna.
No.
So, number three.
Thinking.
I'm thinking eight. Legs. It's Kala.
It's Kala.
She's just out there.
Kala is a force.
Yeah.
And kind of a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, she's just random. Like things just happen and she's like, how did this happen? Okay, I'm just gonna go with it.
Yeah, no, she's always along for the ride. I feel like a lot of
Ride
weird
or
things
die.
happen to her, and I always like hearing her stories because she's got a lot of interesting ones to tell.
Yeah, definitely. I think if we ever have any kind of like fan meet and greet thing, like we need to have like a Kala like story hour or something.
A Kala story hour, and then
Yeah.
just it'll become kind of one of those urban legends. Where if you want an interesting experience, like go up and talk to Kala and
Yeah,
just see what happens.
You don't even have to go down a dark alley or anything. She's
No.
just right there.
No,
Like,
hopefully,
these things just happen
hopefully you
to
feel
her.
a lot safer than going down the dark
Yes,
alley.
please don't go down
she's
any
not
dark
dangerous.
alleys. No.
I don't think she is anyway.
I mean, she is an octopus. She has 8
She has
arms.
secrets.
Would you trust anybody with 8 arms?
I don't know, that's like 8 secrets to hide.
8 secrets. That's a lot. We're on you, Cal.
All right, so for number 4,
Who would be number 4? Sophie?
I think we can go with Sophie for number 4.
Yeah, Sophie, she's a lady. She's very fine lady, but she's got this crazy streak in her. It's lovely. It's like one day you'll just be like, oh, Sophie, blah 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 blah, and then she'll just come out of left field with
explosive energy.
Explosive energy. It's crazy and it's great. And I love it. I'm here for it.
We were talking about idol groups just in the group, and I mentioned one that just so happened to have pinged her radar, and she went from like saying nothing to being like, I love this one, I would die for this member, tell me everything about it. Yeah, she just comes out of nowhere with this crazy energy. So she's got like these ebbs and flows of different levels of chaos. So.
Yeah, she's definitely good about keeping it like under wraps, so it's not just like everything all the time. It's just like,
you wouldn't know.
What? Like she just comes out like from a bush or something. It's cool. So Number 5.
I think we need to get Maple in here at number 5.
Maple's definitely number 5. Maple is a person that has a lot of feelings, and it's very fun to experience Maple, because they'll just, I don't know, it's hard to describe.
You just get, she has a very good way of storytelling and just like sweeping you up in her world and making you understand what that's all about. And I don't, like, I'm not characterizing this as a dramatic thing, because usually the way in which she shares her stories was like, listen to what happened to me, and you get to just like delve into it, and it's kind of like on the similar level of Callow, where just like lots of weird things happen to her, and she just kind of rolls with the punches, and we're like, hey man, good on you for handling that.
Are you okay?
Are you okay? And then like she's always like laughing about something or finding the fun in something.
Yeah, like there's always a bright side, even if it's like, oh, I like have a giant gash on my arm, but you know what? I got a cool scar now. It's like, okay.
No, that would be like a very Maple statement to say.
Yeah, she's very good at painting the whole picture and just letting you be immersed into whatever story she's telling you. It's just, it's a fun time. Fun time for everybody.
Fun times. Okay, so on to number 6. Let me think. So we've got, I feel like we've called out our big chaos players. So now we're hitting like the middle of the road.
Yeah.
And I think 6 and 7 are actually like kind of tied and interchangeable for me. Who do you think might be 6 and 7, if we're thinking about just general chaos and mischief?
I don't know. Did you realize that half of our group is nothing but chaos?
I mean, like we were talking about earlier, we are a group full of chaos.
We run on this. Never a dull moment in Platinum Happy, for sure.
Never a dull moment. But I'll give you a hint into who my 6 and 7 may be. They're in this room.
I don't see anybody else in this room except for us.
It's us.
It's us! It's us! We did it! We made the list!
I think one of the like running Platinum Happy jokes is like we're essentially the same person.
More or less
the same person, like consistently make the same choices all of the time. And have like a little bit of penchant for mischief in both of us, but like are generally pretty like organized folks.
It's organized chaos. So you definitely have to have the organization to be able to harness all the chaos and make it productive, because if you don't, then you just have this big ball of crazy energy.
Yeah, you have to have a good head on your shoulders to run a very chaotic group like this. But yeah, Marin and I, we like to have our fun. We like to sip our tea. We like to joke around a fair bit, but still have the ability to call things together. So I think that's our 6 and 7.
I'll drink to that. Cheers.
Cheers. Yay.
See.
So number 8.
I would probably say Cora. Cora is,
I think so.
Yeah, she's kind of the same way with the same as like Maple. It's like things just happen to her and she's like, you know what, pow, 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 just gets it all in a line and just pushes it out, and it's great. It's like you had no idea how crazy and ridiculous the whole situation was at first before she got her hands on it. So So
she's very like a calm, cool, collected person. She's very organized, but I still kind of like in the same vein as us. She still has that like mischievous side.
Yeah.
And she's playful, she's funny, but she's also super focused and like can get absolutely anything done. We love you, Cora. You're the best.
Cora.
Chef's kiss.
And
All right.
then next,
9.
Nina, I think.
Nina.
Because she does kind of the same thing that Sophie does. She just kind of pops out if you're talking about something that she's really interested in. So that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
And she's, trying to do new things and stuff like that.
Yeah, she's an interesting person. Yeah, she has these little, like, I would say for the most part, she seems like a pretty level-headed person on the surface, but then has these, like, little bursts of energy.
Yeah, just, like, it'll be
Pew,
quiet,
pew,
and then pew, 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 pew. And then, let's
So
see.
now we're at 10. So we've got Tabitha, we've got Alice, and we've got B left.
Probably Tabitha.
I actually think this one may be Alice.
Really?
I do, because Alice is really dependable.
She is.
But I do think that she's got, like, I've seen this, like, sadistic side to Alice a little bit. Like, it's definitely popped up. Alice is, like, a pretty deep person under there, so I think that kind of, like, hee energy that she has, it's mostly controlled, but you do see it come out now and then.
Yeah.
I think it puts her just a little bit above Tabitha in terms of chaos.
I'll go with that.
All right.
Yeah, she normally is very quiet, but whenever she does get excited about something, it's like, ooh.
So then that leaves us with number 11, who would be Tabitha, since we're comparing the two of them.
Yeah.
Tabitha really, like, I don't know, she's an adorable person, but she's also very cool.
She's so cute. She's really kind of calm and demure. She's not very chaotic at all. Actually, more of a very elegant lady. She does ballet and just dancing in general, and she also wears Lolita, so that's its own chaos. But it's like a beautiful flowery chaos. If that makes any kind of sense.
Maybe little pops of chaos here and there, but overall, she's just like a very well put together human being.
Yes. Yes.
So then that brings us to the final number, number 12. If you've been keeping track, you know who it is. And it's B. B is our least chaotic member, but that does not mean she's not fun, because she's a ton of fun.
She is.
What we mean by least chaotic member is that in terms of just the sheer dependability, B always comes through.
She's always coming through.
Always comes through, is super responsive. Is just like a fantastic, wonderful human, just a great person to interact with. And I feel like every one of my conversations with her, I always feel leaving like, I'm relieved after I was talking to her. I'm like, oh yeah, we can figure this out. We've got it all sorted out. And she's always volunteering to help out with things, and it's just, I appreciate you so much, B. I love you.
And like, even if she can't do it for whatever reason, she'll, very transparent and like, okay, I'm gonna get it done by this day, and it's like, it's so good. Like, that's just the most loveliest thing.
Chef's
like,
kiss.
Another one.
So that was our chaos ranking of our members. I wonder, were there any surprises? Let us know in the comments. All right, let's see what else we got up. So next question.
The next question, which one should we pick?
Let's do favorite songs to cover.
That is definitely very easy. Hello Project, like, gives me old school Hello Project, like early 2000s AKB, and I'm good. Aikatsu, another chef kiss for you.
Aikatsu is really good, fun cover.
That's my absolute favorite thing. Like, anything that I could really like belt to, or just like really sing along to, or dance along with, feeling it, good, love it.
I think for me, my favorite types, like, I don't want to name a specific necessarily like genre or artist, because I feel like a lot of different artists can cover this kind of singing that I like to do. but I really like the expressive type of singing. I like energetic stuff that allows me to go just like full on ham cute and like do what I'm really good at. So I think a good example of a song like that would be Romantic Now.
Yeah.
Like the cute little rapping, the high pitched yelling, and just like happy singing.
That was really fun to sing.
It was really fun to sing, and it makes me happy, and I love going back and listening to stuff like that because you hear the energy in everybody's voice, and it's really fun.
Yay! Okay. Favorite video of other members of Platinum Happy?
Okay, I have a good one for this.
Okay.
It was one of our early video series, and that was the Alice Calla series the Minty Girls,
Yeah.
when Alice went to visit Calla, and then they just had a ton of really fun activities. This is kind of like, at this point in time, it's kind of a relic in Platinum Happy history. So if you haven't seen that series, do yourself a favor and go back and watch it because it's so much fun. What about you?
Probably every single dance cover that Mia's ever done. She does all these wonderful Aikatsu dances.
So happy.
And it was so good to be able to watch like how she's progressed as a dancer. And even though a lot of the Aikatsu dances aren't terribly like complex or difficult, they have a really nice flair to them. So she really brings that out.
Yeah.
And just she's so cute. I love her. Like every time I watch a video, I'm just like, Mia. So good.
It's really, really cute. And I think with Aikatsu dance covers in particular, it's very stylized in terms of the animation. So sometimes like you're so used to watching it in the anime, and you see somebody do it, and something just feels off.
Right.
But I've never had that feeling watching one of Mia's Aikatsu covers. Like it just feels so natural and flows really well. And she's our beautiful, wonderful child. We love her so much. She can do no wrong. But also, let me just interject here about Mia being chaotic. She will constantly do things like, hey, I was thinking of doing an Aikatsu dance cover. What do you think about that? And most of the time, I'm just like, yes, absolutely. Please grace us with more of your dance covers. And then she'll go and just independently work on it. And one day, just slips it into my inbox and was like, hey, check your email.
I did the thing.
And then I cry for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
I'm so beautiful. So well, I'm so proud of you. Really, really good pick. Chef's kiss.
Alright, so our next question is, let's say there was a coup. Who would be the ruler of the new Purapi universe?
Okay, assuming it's neither one of us.
Or Cora, because technically she's like third, so not one of us three. I think Mia would be, because she's chaotic enough, but she's organized enough to be able to do it. And she's crazy enough.
She is, yeah. And she's like dedicated. Like I love her and she loves Platinum Happy. And I just appreciate her so much for that.
Yeah.
I think another person who might like say we're replacing the co-leader system, I think the other person who I think would probably step up to do something like that is Sophie. Because she has like a lot of really good ideas.
She does.
And has a lot of skills, and just her vision with things is really spot on. So as chaotic as she can be, I feel like she would be a nice undercover chaos, and she would balance out the energy that Mia brings.
Yeah.
And I think it would be a good synergy. Can I use that buzzword?
Synergy? How old are you?
It would be a good synergy.
Synergy!
Hey. Anyway, I think it would work out real nice.
Yeah, and Sophie would be really good for just like coming in out of left field and be like, hey guys, let's do this instead. It's gonna end up being great. And it will be great because she's got really great ideas. Yep. So yeah, I think she would make a really good replacement co-leader.
Mia, Sophie, 2020. Wait, no, I'm not.
No,
not myself. I'm not voting on myself.
No, don't do that. 2030. 2030.
Okay, so for our next question, we have one that asks, has any new idol group or songs caught your attention lately? Share with the class, please. I think an idol group that I've been really into lately, I've been into them for quite a while now, but they just released a new album a couple weeks ago. It's Cyber. They have such a really fun, cool, funky style. I'm really into electronic techno stuff, so to see really cute idols doing that, that's definitely piqued my interest. And I think out of the new album that they released, my favorite song that I just keep listening to over and over again is Tokyo Rat City. So if you haven't heard that song or watched that video, go take a look because it's really fun.
Go do it.
Do it.
Do it now. So for me, I've been listening to a lot of Idol Spotify playlists, and recently, this past week, this one particular playlist has a lot of Supergirls in them. And I know they're not like a new group or anything, and I knew about them before, but I never really paid too much attention to them just for no particular reason. And they just kind of caught my attention just out of nowhere, just listening to it at work in the car, and just I'd hear like, you know, some other random idol group, like, oh, whatever, and then all of a sudden Supergirls comes on, I'm like, oh, yeah, all right, we got this. Like, all of them can sing really well. Like, you know, sometimes you have the ones that are more visual, but all of them, all of them can sing. All of them can sing.
Yeah. So one of my favorite, I'm pretty sure I've talked about this before, one of my favorite groups ever was Gem. And then they disbanded and I got real sad, but Yuki from Gem joined Supergirls.
Oh, whoa, damn.
So, yeah, they re-caught my interest more recently because of that, because I wanted to keep up with her. Okay, so next question.
Are you two lovely co-leaders planning any duets? Well, we don't have any active plans, but of course we've always tossed around things, and we've done duets in the past. So it's not like it'd be brand new information, but you know, we would like to. If anybody has any suggestions,
Yes, give us your suggestions.
Please drop us a line, a DM, a comment.
I think it would be really fun too. Like if you guys have any suggestions, like I have a pretty high singing voice. Marin is this fantastic alto. So if you find any kind of songs that mix the two of them in a really fun way, we will definitely look into that.
Yes, because I really love the contrast too. Like it's always my favorite thing whenever we have these like sopranos doing their super high singing stuff, and then we got the altos and it just blends together. Oh, it's so good.
It's so nice to hear a nice balance in the songs.
So please share. Let us do the thing.
Please.
Alright, so our next question
is, this one says, if you had to think of some desserts that remind you of some of the Platinum Happy members, what would they be?
Well, let's see. Alice brings to mind gingerbread. Yeah, she's kind of naturey and soft, but still kind of crisp and light.
Okay.
Very delicious.
Okay. I have, for some reason, when I think of Sadie, in my head just meringues pop up because she's so cute and meringues are so just light and fluffy and fun, and I think that captures the essence of Sadie.
Maple reminds me of like a waffle cone with vanilla ice cream with some maple syrup, of course, on top. You gotta have maple syrup. You know, just like the crunchy and the cold and the sweet and the just sugary, but still kind of savory-ish.
I love this.
You know?
This is like a metaphor for Maple's personality.
It is.
I love that so much.
That's where it came from.
She is our rich and complex maple leaf. Okay, I think I have one. And this dessert is sea salt caramels. And it's this lady right here. Because she's our lovely Marin from the sea. And she's also super sweet and super tasty. But like just this package of a person here, she's a delight. Like sea salt caramels.
Okay, so our next question will date us terribly, but let's see. What group/song was your introduction to the idol world?
What about you?
So, like I said, I'm going to terribly date myself. I don't remember exactly which song it was, but it was Mini Moni. It was my first idol group. And to this day, Nono and Ivan are still like my top, like in my top favorite idols, because they're just, Even though they're my age, I'm just like, I still love you, please do things. Even though I've had all those like scandals and everything, I'm like, I don't care, I still love you, you're great.
So good. The concert footage of when Kago came back, I cried.
I cried
so
real
sweet.
people tears.
Yeah.
Real people tears. It was intense.
I love Mini Moni.
I love Mini Moni so much. It probably was the Strawberry Pie song.
Oh, Strawberry Pie, yeah.
Yeah, I think that was my first one. I had a friend on LiveJournal and she was like, hey, you know, you like Japanese stuff, songs and stuff, so Mini Moni. I'm like, okay. And then got into Morning Musume and there goes my life.
So my gateway drug to the idol world was also Hello Project. I remember sitting down and watching the PV for this particular song and just being like, what is this? I'm intrigued. I need to learn more.
Tell me more.
And it was
Oh my gosh.
it was so much fun and just so pink and vibrant. And
Oh
just,
my god.
it charmed me. The lovely Cute
They're so cute.
disbanded, but we still got Irie doing fun things
And Miyabi's in that pink crest.
well, she's theirs.
It's fair. The kids are just one big group to me.
Hello Project kids are, I mean, they all joined at the same time, so
Right.
it's understood they've always weaved in and out of each other's projects.
I always forget who's in who. They all just blend together at this point.
Just blend together.
I'm old.
But yes, Cute was my introduction to the idol world, and I will thank them forever for that because look at all of the things and the fun that it's brought me. Okay, so our next question is, what made you two want to start an idol group?
Well, you see, a long, long time ago, we met on another karaoke group initially. Long time ago.
Long time ago.
And we were in there for a long time, and eventually, as groups tend to do, they end up breaking up, falling apart. That's just the nature of groups. So we were like, hey, we can make our own group, and we can run it, and it'll be great. And it is.
I was kind of feeling like a hole
Yeah.
in my hobby life.
Yeah.
I had so much fun being a part of this other online karaoke group, and I was starting to see a rise in net idols and people just kind of like establishing their presence on social media and putting out really fun interactive content out there. And especially, I mean, we live in the West where there's not a lot of idol culture happening. Thankfully now, more and more groups are popping up and I'm so excited to see the progress. But when we started Platinum Happy it was kind of few and far between. So it was nice to like take our experience in online karaoke and be like, we can do something a little bit more fun, a little bit more involved, and get people into this culture instead. So I think that's where it came from for me.
Yeah, and I think that it's hit more people than we realize too.
Absolutely.
Because sometimes I'll see people on the internet and they'll be like, oh, my first like net idol song was like a Platinum Happy song. I was like,
Makes me so happy.
I'm so happy. I just start crying. It's so good. I love it.
I love that.
Thank you everybody for being our fans. And
Seriously.
yourself. It really makes everything worth it. So we love you. Yay, thanks.
Love you. And we
Chef
say
kiss to you.
Chef's kiss. I feel like we say this a lot, and like truly, thank you guys for just interacting with us and giving us feedback and letting us know what you liked, and because it really helps us to know that y'all are out there and y'all are watching, and it just has a nice little place in my heart.
Yes, we want you to, enjoy the things that you see from us.
Yeah.
So,
Love you.
okay, so we're nearing the end of our questions, but we still have a couple left. Our next one is, what other genres of music do you two enjoy outside of idol music? Is lo-fi music a genre?
It should be. I listen to so much lo-fi too. Again, same person. But constantly a lo-fi stream on me when I'm like working, when I'm doing skincare, literally all the time. Yeah.
Just to have noise, like so it's not so quiet in your house where you're doing whatever. Like just need a nice little little beat in the background. It's nice. It's
A little
great.
jazzy piano.
Yeah, like a little random insert of a 1940s movie, some
Yes.
like detective guy.
Yes.
Like,
That's what's always in my
Yes.
head when your lo-fi streams
Yeah.
is just like a detective man in a long trench coat in
Yeah.
the corner, and it's all
It'll
black and
have-
white.
yeah.
See here.
he's like, I'm really not supposed to meet you like this.
And then there's always like a woman on the other side, but, oh darling, and then it just echoes off, and then the
Yeah,
music
and
continues.
then just beats go on. It's low key addicting. It's ridiculous.
It really is. Outside of lo-fi though, what else have you been listening to?
I've been getting more into EDM music
Oh.
lately. Like, again, it's nice to listen to when you're driving, working, cooking, cleaning, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really have any favorite artists like quite yet. I just kind of listen. I just got a Spotify premium membership, so I've just been going ham on it and just listening to anything I can get my little ears on. So I've been hitting up playlists. If you have any recommendations, send me some. I'm about it. What about you?
So just a short while back, I actually got to see a couple of really cool artists in concert, and I've been listening to a ton of Billie Eilish lately. I think she's such a cool singer, and she has really, really good technique. Marin and I were. She whispers a lot. But we were talking about this earlier
She's got
today.
a lot of skill. Like,
She has skill,
yeah.
she has control, and I respect that. Like as someone that doesn't have like a traditional accepted singing voice just because of the way that I sound. Yeah, exactly. It's nice to hear people that don't sound like everybody else getting as much recognition as she is. So that's really exciting. And another artist I've been listening to a lot more lately is Lizzo, who I just want to be happy always. She's just an absolute joy.
Yeah.
When she performed on stage, I just cried because I was just so happy to be a part of that experience. So I love Lizzo.
It's really great that she always she makes sure specifically to include diverse models and dancers and everything that she does. Like different colors, different sizes, different heights, everything. And that is something that we definitely need in this universe that we live in.
Yes.
So
it's about time.
yes, good.
So thank you, Lizzo.
Chef kiss to Lizzo.
Yay.
Mwah.
Okay, so we're getting even closer to the end of the list. This question is really sweet, so thank you to the person that asked this. This one is, how have you two been lately? Any new hobbies? I definitely have like a very strong new hobby that I'm happy to talk about. This is my lovely little BT21 necklace. I'm like super into BTS now. Last year.
You're an army!
So I just kind of slept on BTS for quite a long time. I knew that they were in the space, and last year when Boy With Love came out, YouTube kept telling me to watch it. Because I watch a fair amount of K-pop, and like the video absolutely blew up, and it was like, watch it, and I saw like the colors and everything, like, that looks fun, I'll give it a watch. So like I didn't just trip over a rabbit hole, right? Like I didn't just stumble into K-pop, like BTS came along and I just within a couple of weeks of watching that video, they were coming to, so I live in Los Angeles, and they were coming to Los Angeles, and I was like, I don't really know anything about them, but I found some tickets for $55 and I kind of just want to go, and I absolutely fell in love. I just bought my tickets for this coming May, so I'm going to be seeing them again. I have so much merch. I just fell right down a hole.
You fell hook, line, and sinker.
Hook, line, and sinker, and Army has been just very welcoming and friendly. It's been nice to get to know people in that community.
Good.
Yeah, they've all been really, really sweet.
Nice.
So that's my new hobby, is just learning about BTS.
And that's a time-consuming hobby.
It's a time-consuming hobby. They have a whole song about it.
Really?
They do. It's called Pied Piper. Look at the lyrics about it.
Okay, I'll have to check this out on the internet machine, Google machine, do the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
I've been into like home redecoration
Oh.
lately. I recently bought some new curtains for my living room, and the ones we had before were this kind of a yellow kind of color. They were old. We've been having them for years. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to dress up the space a little bit. So I got some really nice floral green ones. They match the sofa.
Nice.
It's kind of weird to
it.
say it, but it kind of makes the whole room a lot more earthy and welcoming. I really like
love
it.
earthy tones.
And just kind of reorganizing my own personal space, it just kind of really helps the creative energy flow a little bit better. Just being able to be more organized and see everything in just a slightly different way. It really helps to really get that last little kick in the butt that you need sometimes.
And it like gives you this sense of satisfaction once you like start a project and you get it done, and then especially if it's in your home, you see it every day and you get to be like, I designed that, I put that together, good job me. But yeah, I'm an absolute grandma. I love HGTV and like home redecorating
Oh
shows.
God, yes.
I've loved them since I was 12 or something.
Yeah.
I've just been drawn to it, so I can totally relate to just that like sense of like,
yeah, it's just new curtains, just new chair.
Yep.
It's the little
just
things.
makes you happy.
It just, it's a good feeling. You got this. All right, so our very last question. Okay, do we have any plans for subunits?
Ooh. I love subunits.
Subunits are lovely because it's nice to be able to hear like smaller groups of people that you don't normally get to hear together. And even on different variations of notes, because sometimes people will blend better whenever they're doing high notes together or low notes together, or maybe they can do a really good belt together or something like that. So it's always fun to have like different combinations of people. So
I nerd out on this stuff, honestly. Like, because in songs you want to differentiate them and make sure that like not everything that you're putting out there sounds the same. So for our subunits, we intentionally try a lot of different things and try to mix people together in ways that we haven't done it before. So an example of like two voices that sound very, very close together, I'll use me as an example. When I sing with Sadie, there's just this beautiful, it's like the same thing.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
It's like and when you're mixing, you can't even tell like
which one is which.
What did I do? It sounds exactly the same.
Yeah. I think like you and Alice too, we blend so well.
And me and Cora blend really well together too. It's like, is that the same person? Maybe.
Yeah, but then you can do something like take a voice like Sadie's and then mix it with Maple's or mix it with Sophie's, who have this strong kind of dramatic voice and just really, really, really good kind of passionate way of singing, and it produces an effect that's completely different. So I truly do nerd out on just figuring out the lyrics and thinking about who fits well with who. It's actually, I have a lot of fun doing that. That's one of my favorite parts of producing an idol group.
So our next subgroup is gonna be what? What's it gonna be?
I feel like you should tell him because this was your brilliant idea.
Alright. It's gonna be colors, guys. We're gonna have a chromatic release next.
We haven't even told the other members, so you guys get to hear it first.
Hey, I got the scoop.
It's in our brains.
But
so tell us more about this color release.
So we have a nice, lovely blend of colors. We have pink, we have red. So we have hot colors, we have warm colors, we have cool colors. So we're gonna do a nice little blend of warm colors, cool colors, the purples, the blues, all that kind of stuff. It's gonna be great. And then of course, you know, since we are having all these beautiful colors, one of our group songs will be rainbow themed, of course. Rainbows.
Yay!
So there you go.
I'm so excited about this one.
It's gonna be fun.
I think it'll put together people singing in a way that they haven't sung, you know, with these other people in a long time, or we're gonna hear a different way that comes out. Not to mention that this is very aesthetically pleasing and makes me really, really happy.
Can you just imagine what the background for the videos?
I was thinking exactly about that. I was thinking about covers. I'm thinking about the video.
Brain is already going.
Just
everything.
It'll be good.
This is why we like producing, because just. So one last chef kiss to y'all. Thank all of our answers, and thank you for submitting them once again. So we will catch y'all on the flip side.
And if you have any other questions for us, I don't know if we can do a video because I'm just visiting Marin for a short period of time for right now, but I will be back, don't worry. But leave them in the comments and we will respond to you guys maybe on Instagram. We'll figure out a way to answer your question. So let us know. We want to hear it if you have some questions.
Speak up, can't hear you.
All right, thank you guys so much and we'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.